All right, friends, it's T-Man. I'm back with another video, and this video really massive iron again, bro. It really requires a reaction to. I swear this video requires all his videos require reactions to, because on my old channel I did some videos about him, man. He has this motto that getting a stronger, in other words, performing better at the concentric lift, is gonna get you a bigger. It's never gonna get you a bigger, unless, of course, you eat a lot of carbohydrates, but it'll be fake and it'll go away really fast if you stop. But anyways, no, getting a stronger is not gonna get you a bigger, okay, in myofibular growth, that's for sure. Anyways, I'm gonna react to this gym lifting, recruiting, fitness gear slave because he takes steroids. If a stronger can get you bigger, why does he have to take steroids then? I just don't get it, but whatever. Anyways, so Massive Iron, this Shaw guy, Steve Shaw says, muscle building simplified, the only two things that really matter. Oh, brother, with this guy again, man, I swear.
Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I'm going to talk about muscle building simplified. I'm going to discuss the only two things that really matter.
Yeah. What are the two things that really only matter in muscle building? Let's hear it.
Before I get into this topic, if you guys need coaching, check out the link below.
The guy who says that getting a stronger is going to get you a bigger, so he has to take steroids. So I guess it didn't work, so why you got to take steroids if a stronger gets you bigger? Listen to me, people out there. Listen carefully to what these fitness gurus are trying to advocate, that a stronger is going to fucking get you bigger. How the fuck is a stronger performing, getting a stronger lift? I'm not talking about building your body with bodybuilding bigger and stronger, doing these repeated sessions of injuring your body. I'm talking about this fuck that keeps stating that getting a stronger lift, right? Going against gravity is going to get you fucking somehow a bigger. And it's not working for anybody, because the old saying is, I got the stronger, but how come I'm not getting a bigger? Because it doesn't work. That's why they take steroids. They want to look the part, but they are not strong because they stayed physically small. They never grew. They just got better at lifting a heavy weight. That is the truth, bro. Listen, the eyes don't lie, man. Why he got to take steroids then if a stronger gets you bigger? So he lied.
Coaching is what I do for a living. I would love to work with you. All right, a little bit more informative video. It's Sunday morning. I'm trying to...
Coaching is what he does for a living, but his coaching is fake. It's fake.
Record some videos for the week. And I want to make a video to help you guys move forward in the coming year, especially with regards to muscle.
That's why I'm going all out on my channel, bro. Get it? Because I want people to move forward for 2025. I came up with more evidence. I don't have to show everything, do I?
So building. I'm going to give you the two things where most people stumble. These are the two cornerstones, if you will. They're the two, whatever you want to call them, the two necessary pillars. Yeah. Without these things, you're not going to build muscle. When I walk into a commercial gym and I see a bunch of guys grinding it out, they're well-meaning.
He's been watching my video. A lot of people are watching my videos because I direct them towards them. And then I listen to their videos, and then they start mentioning stuff that I talk about in my videos. And I bet you he's going to talk about stuff now. He's not going to advocate anymore, got to get it stronger to get it bigger. He's now going to come out with stuff that I posted on my channel. Watch.
They want to build muscle, right?
I swear to God, I didn't watch this video yet, but I guarantee you he's going to mention shit that I just posted on my channel.
Understand that they're in there working,
because physionic I diverted a video to physionic. Remember that guy Physionic? And guess what, a couple of hours ago he just did a video on what? Satellite cells, bro. Get it? On aging. Because I posted a video, remember, with me, there's a big picture of me there, and I talked about aging, use it or lose it. I talked about senescent cells and myogenic decline, about bodybuilding, getting these satellite cells. He just did a video. I posted in my community section, bro. Get it? Because they watch my videos.
hard, but I know that nearly 99% of them are missing these two things.
Okay,
So
what are the two things that you copied from my channel?
I want you to take these things seriously. Number one is getting a lot stronger than they are now. Now, I want to preface it.
Yeah, I would agree. You should get a lot stronger. Yeah, okay.
You know, we don't want to just generically toss out strength standards, but they can have value.
You get stronger if you lift weights. What are you talking about? Everybody, if the moment you start lifting weights, you're already getting stronger. This is stupid. So that's already out the window. You're getting stronger. Okay, what's next?
I know if I have a group of guys that bench press 275 to 315, they're going to be a lot bigger than the group of guys that bench press 135 to
Man, again, he's with performance again. He's going back to performance. Christ, this has nothing to do with muscle building.
185. So, while we're not specifically chasing strength, we are chasing.
Okay, what is he talking about? Oh, we're not chasing strength. You're not getting stronger. If you are not growing bigger muscles, you are not getting. If you're not growing muscle, you are not getting stronger. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Lifting a weight somehow made you stronger because you're able to lift it heavier through the nervous system. What the fuck?
Chasing progressive overload.
Yeah, there you go. Listen, progressive overload.
If you really want to increase your muscle mass, you're going to need to get a lot stronger than you.
No. Yeah, that's absolutely wrong. Here he goes again. If you absolutely, if you want to grow muscle mass, you need to get absolutely strong. Here he goes again with the I gotta get stronger to get bigger. He was right about the progressive overload, but that's not concentric. That's eccentric loading. That's associated with muscle damage.
Are now, and I'm going to expound on this a little bit, if you will.
Yeah, do.
But you're going to have to dramatically increase your body strength from head to toe moving forward.
How do you increase your body strength? Your body strength, how do you increase it? It's really simple. You focus on eccentric progressive overload. That's what progressive overload is. It's the eccentric load. So you need to focus on heavy eccentrics so you could damage your muscle fibers, so it could activate the satellite cells, so you could get nuclei and stuff like that, whatever, and build up your body so it could go through a repair and remodeling and build it bigger and stronger. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of bodybuilding.
I want you, if you want a bigger upper body, the key is really you're going to have to get your rows as big and as strong as you can, and your presses, just get those numbers up.
No, if you get those numbers up in the concentric form and keep squeezing your muscles and eating carbohydrates, you'll build sarcoplasmic hypertrophy muscles. Yeah, man. That's based on performance. You can't come in the gym every day doing eccentric exercises. Impossible.
Moving your presses up from like your bench press up from 135 to 185 is good progress. It's excellent work. But
yeah, I think your bench press should go up at the same time while you're doing eccentric exercises, focusing on if you're focused on damaging muscle fibers, then you need to make a plan for that. You have to have a plan, and muscles can't damage every day. It can only happen periodically, and that time limit is every 7 days. That's the shortest period of time. And you have to put maximal effort into it, high intensity. It has to be very intense and duration when you're working out. And it can't be segregated. It has to be all done in one shot.
If you really want to get big, you have to think that next level. You have to think.
If you want to get big, you want a buffet. You want to damage your muscle fibers, and after you damage it, run down to the buffet and eat like for hours, bro. Get it? That's it. And build those muscles super big and super strong. Now, you can still do eating at home, of course. You damage muscle fibers, you can eat. You got to be in a positive nitrogen balance. That's the whole point. You can't be hungry. You have to be positive nitrogen balance, meaning you need to eat a very high nutrient dense diet and protein.
I need to get my bench press up to 275 or more, 255 or more.
No, don't worry about trying to get it up there. It will get up there eventually. It will get up there. And as it gets up there, you'll still get more damage, and then it'll still grow.
You have to start thinking about that level, because that is going to take your arms from the 14 and a half, the maybe 15-inch arms, to having a chance at 16 and a half and 17-inch arms.
But what if it's sarcoplasmic hypertrophy? See, Steve, you're wrong. You could take your bench press up, but then you're just squeezing muscles. You're not damaging muscles. You're squeezing them. You're not damaging them. If you're squeezing them, they'll become glyco-loaded.
Obviously, I'm not saying you shouldn't do direct arm work. That's not what I'm implying at all. You should. But we need to get those lifts up, and we need to get them up big time. When you walk into a commercial gym and you see somebody benching over 275, and they have big rows and they have big dumbbell overhead press, and they're just crushing every lift, what do you notice? They're big, right?
No, I noticed they're on steroids. Or if they're crushing them, just because they're crushing them, I've seen them. They're not that big. I've seen people crush heavy weight, and they're not big. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You make no sense. Oh, they're big. Yeah, they're on steroids. Okay, and they ate fucking bunch of donuts like the Trent twins. They ate donuts to build phony muscles. Okay. This guy's full of shit, man. There's a lot of people that crush weights. They're not big. And some people get fat. They're big. They're fat. They're fat in crushing weights. And so what? They're big and fat in crushing weights. None of this makes sense what Brian Shaw says. Doesn't know anything about bodybuilding.
They're big. This is a cornerstone. We can't just...
So why did you take steroids then? If a bigger is going to get you a stronger, Brian or Steve Shaw, why?
Sit there and do foo-foo volume and foo-foo isolation work and hope somehow that we're...
Bodybuilders, we don't focus on volume. Volume means... It doesn't work in bodybuilding, volume.
Going to create a new way to build muscle. It doesn't work like that. So number one is...
No, it doesn't work the way you say it does. You have to focus on the eccentric loading on the day, and it has to be done in one shot. Get it?
We need to get a lot stronger than we are now. A lot stronger.
So you have to get physically stronger by building more muscle, not by focusing on the concentric lift. If you focus on concentric, you'll never get big and strong because it's not associated with muscle damage. Hello, weight is going in the opposite direction. It's a push movement. It's a push movement, bro. It doesn't work. Okay, doesn't work. But you do need both of them. You still get in the eccentric load, you still get concentric because you have to lift it up. You're just not lifting it all the way up because you won't be able to. You're not going to be able to lift up like just for small areas of your arm or something. You're doing something. You're not going to lift up for one arm 500 pounds. You know what I mean? All the way to the top, concentrically, all the way to the top. I'm talking about. I'm not talking about lifting it partially up and down.
Do so safely and sustainably. We don't want to get injured. We don't want to do any ego training or any reckless training or any nonsense like that. Now, we're not just chasing reps on sets, right? We want everything to be very focused. We want to get all the mechanical tension out of a set we can. We want to make sure we're controlling the weight down on bench, pressing it up, controlling the weight down on a seated cable row, getting a nice stretch on that upper back and pulling it back. We are focused and deliberate. We're not just chasing reps. We're not just rushing.
But how would you know that if you've never done it yourself naturally? You're just faking it with steroids, creating a fake cosmetic look. You could have moved anything and your muscles will grab glycogen and giving you a phony look. You know that? You're using drugs, bro. Your body doesn't produce these drugs. It's cosmetic. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Steve?
Accrue sets to accrue reps to accrue progress. Like if you did 8 reps on bench press last time, we're not just randomly, rapidly trying to knock out reps and hope that we can get one more. That's not the point.
Okay.
The point is we train hard, we train focused, we try to get one more rep than last time in that lane because the goal is to maximize every set. That's the massive iron main prime directive. You want to get everything you can out of every set. So we really want that set to be focused, but we want to try to focus on getting another rep over last time. This is progressive overload, not just chasing reps, but
Progressive overload is subject to eccentric exercise. So what are you talking about?
chasing hard training.
This guy doesn't even know what progressive overload is. He thinks it's something to do with concentric exercise. It's crazy. As I just told you, these people, they don't even know what they're talking about.
Trying to get the most you can out of every set, and then naturally let those plus ones come. Now, if you are sitting there and you're not getting plus ones, questions need to be answered. Are you training hard enough? Do you have the eye of the tiger, the eye of El Tigre, right? Are you girding up your big juicy testicles? Are you really training hard? That's the question. Because training hard doesn't...
Look, anybody can type this up in Google, man. Just type eccentric exercise overload or progressive overload. What is it associated with? Micro injuries, micro tears, and then a repair and a remodeling, yada, 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 yada. That's eccentric. Eccentric exercise, progressive overload. Just type it in Google. It tells you all these things. Eccentric exercise is associated with what? Damage. It's associated with activating satellite cells and all that. It also is associated with more sarcomere number and muscle fibers, eccentric exercise. Okay, what's concentric associated with? The loss of sarcomere number and muscle fibers, the loss of muscles. So you're skating uphill. So what's the point? It's based on performance. It's based on endurance. It's an endurance sport. That's not bodybuilding. That's not bodybuilding, bro. Get it? So you're tweaking the nervous system, recruiting motor units to lift a heavy weight, but that's about it. You didn't really get stronger. You got better at lifting weights. That's all you got. That's why if you try to go do real strength sports like arm wrestling and shit, people will rip your arm off, bro. They'll throw it away. People try this. They tried this. They went to arm wrestling matches. They did some like fucking whatever, powerlifting shit, whatever, and they broke their arm there. They got their arms broken and shit. They had to have operations, all kinds of weird shit.
Mean unsafe. It's very, very focused. In fact, hard training, when you focus that set, is probably a lot safer than just somebody on lat pull down looking like a monkey trying to ram through reps. So that's number one. If you want that next level mass, those at least 16-inch arms and that big upper body, you're going to have to bring those lifts up a lot more than you think in the lane of hard training. Now, number two, one thing I know when I walk into a commercial gym and I see all the broccoli heads doing their curls, no disrespect, man. Hey, in my generation, we had the windshield sunglasses and mullets, so I'm in no position to judge anybody. Every generation has their own stuff, but I know when I see these guys that their diet sucks. It's unfocused. They might be eating healthy. They probably are eating healthy. They're getting in plenty of protein. They're probably getting in their fruits and veggies, eating reasonably well, not relying on junk.
What are you talking about? Fruits and veggies, all these fake foods, they weaken you. You can't digest cellulose, fiber. You can't digest fiber. So what's the health benefits in it if you can't digest something? Whatever.
Food, their body weight isn't out of control. So you're saying, okay, they're eating pretty healthy.
Yeah, what's healthy? What's healthy to a carnivore animal? A carnivore animal, what's healthy? Meat. Okay, so why are you suggesting that humans should eat something that they can't digest? What's the health benefit? Plus, it has oxalates in it, so it prevents any nutrients that, even if these plants had them, they will prevent your body from uploading these nutrients, from absorbing them. And so even if you eat meat or like oysters or something raw, whatever, it has zinc in it or something, it'll prevent that as well from being uploaded. Yeah. I mean, not all of it. There's some will get through, but very little, very little. You're constantly be hungry, so you constantly eat all day.
You know, they're eating plenty of protein. What do you mean they're dying?
Our stomachs, our bodies, our stomach area is made really small because it's made for absorbing high nutrient foods like meat. That's why we can't eat plants. These bigger animals, they have bigger stomachs. They have bigger areas to digest this stuff. They can extract all the nutrients. Humans can't. That's why you can't compare. You can't compare.
isn't focused. You have to have focused bulks. You have to have extended periods.
Again, focused bulks. These are fake. Try to get fat. See, he's coming up with all the things that do not work. He comes up with them because he doesn't know what builds muscles because he took steroids. So he's going to tell you bulk, get fat. Eat a lot of garbage and get fat. Get fat. Get fat doesn't build muscles.
Of time where you're in a calorie surplus. Now,
See?
bulking has become...
Why do you need to be in a calorie surplus if nutrients build muscles? You need to be on a high nutrient protein diet to build muscles.
A demonized four-letter word. It has taken on the meaning that we fat bulk. We do not fat bulk.
You're lying. You're fat bulking. You can't, bro. If you eat protein, your body doesn't bulk. Bulk means to get fat. What are you talking about?
We do the exact opposite.
Yeah,
we do a slow and controlled and focused bulk.
Oh, so slow and controlled getting fat. Oh, okay, that makes it better.
In the massive iron world, you can check out my book at superlivingtoday.com. It's a bulking.
Yes, check out his book on bulking, how to get fat. Man, you think people don't know how to get fat out there? Look at the Trend Twins. They'll show you how to get fat. They eat donuts all day and shit all day. Garbage.
PDF, or you can check it out here. It's free. Just search bulking. You'll get all kinds of information on my bulking protocol. Sure. Basically, we try to...
On his fat protocol, yes, buy his book.
In a calorie surplus 9 to 10 months out of the year. Okay, and we do so by having a slight calorie surplus. The goal during a wise bulk is to gain about, at minimum, 2 pounds a month. Generally about a kilo, which is about 2.2 pounds a month, maximum 2.5 pounds a month, and top level 3 pounds a month. Now, if you do this, you're going to do about a 10-pound bulk over about a 4 to 5 month period of time. So you can do a bulk and then do a quick mini cut, knock off 6, 8, 10 pounds.
Do a bulk, then do a mini cut. That's what he's just telling you. He's telling you to get fat and then get skinny again. What the fuck? Bro, this is the opposite of what you're trying to achieve. This is garbage.
In a short period of time, 3-4 weeks, and then get back on the bulking hamster wheel, right?
Look, save yourselves out there, okay? Don't listen to this guy, okay? Save yourself. Don't listen to people like this that tell you to bulk and do all these weird things. Just focus in the gym, coming in once a week and just fucking tearing down your body. That's it. Lift weights, tear down your body, and then go home or go to the buffet, eat a lot, go home, eat a lot, whatever, and eat real food like animal products. A lot of animal organs, blood, raw milk. Try to eat as raw as possible. Raw sushi, salmon, fucking... I don't know, tuna, whatever. If you have to eat cooked stuff, okay, but don't overcook everything, okay? Your eggs, you should eat them raw. You don't have to cook eggs. Eat them raw. You'll look better physically, too. Your physical look will change. You'll look better. Your skin and everything will look better if you eat more raw food, as raw as possible. I know it's difficult for people to eat raw because you've been conditioned to eat slave food diets. It's something you have to now recondition yourself, okay? But whatever, to eat natural food.
So, we're trying to stay in a calorie surplus as long as we can. We're not doing fat bulks. You need focused bulks like this.
You're saying calories, fat bulk, bro. That's not high nutrients.
And if you don't know if you're on one, you're probably not on one. If you're afraid of weight gain, thinking that bulking equals fat.
Yeah, weight gain. Are you going to the gym to gain weight? Or are you going there to build muscle? Which one is it? You got to choose.
Gain, you're probably paranoid about fat bulking, which is not quality bulking or what the
Neither is quality. What are you talking about?
True muscle heads or body builders do.
Whatever.
So, those are the two things. If you want to maximize muscle mass in the coming year, number one, you're going to have to dramatically improve your strength in the lane of hard training, getting all the mechanical tension.
You're going to get stronger if you get bigger. If you build muscle, if you get bigger, you're going to automatically get stronger because the majority of your lifts will be focused on the eccentric loading, eccentric load, overload, progressive overload, eccentric, progressive overloading. The more you overloaded the eccentric, the bigger and stronger you shall get. Your concentric lifts will go way up through the roof.
All the focus you can out of every set, trying to get everything you can out of every set. And the fruit of that is going to be plus ones or progressive overload. Number two, you need focus bulks. You need to be in a calorie surplus.
No, absolutely not. You need to activate the satellite cells so you can get a donation of these nuclei and your body go through a repair and remodeling so you can build yourself bigger and stronger. And protein synthesis needs to exceed that breakdown. You need to be in a positive nitrogen balance.
At least 2 pounds a month. No more than 2.5 to 3 pounds a month.
You could gain 1 pound to 2 pounds a week doing this. He's telling you you're going to gain fat, 2 pounds of fat every month or something. That's crazy.
I will say as a final note, if you are sitting there skeptical or you think you can main gain or you think you can find a
There's no such thing as main gain, all these fake words he's throwing around.
way around the mountain,
He's just copying other fake gurus like Greg Doucette, steroid gurus.
I say this with all the respect in the world, you're fucked.
Yeah, I say it with all respect, just like he just said, you're fucked. You are fucked if you listen to this fuck. Get it, man? If you listen to this fuck, you're all fucked. Get it? I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, friends. I'm not joking either.